adventure in Finland on W4CY Radio.
This is the Pipe Man here on the Adventures Pipe Man W4CY Radio, and I'm here with
Justine from Employed to Serve.
And Sammy from Employed to Serve.
Nice. From the UK.
Yeah, from a little town called Woking.
That's
just
a
outside
long
London.
hike.
Yeah, I mean, it took us a minute to get here, but I mean, you're American, right? So that's probably like a 10-hour drive is probably nothing to you.
Yeah, sometimes, yeah. Well, I'm in Florida, and my daughter lives in the Panhandle, and it's like a 12-hour drive from where I live, and it's in the same state.
Wow.
Yeah. But, you know, you're here at Wacken, and that's all that matters, because you're on the holy ground now. And that's why you were able to get here, because you had some problems with your vehicle, but because you're coming to holy ground, somebody, one of the metal gods, made sure you made it. Exactly. He was waiting for you. Exactly. I was talking to him yesterday. I'm like, I'm waiting for this interview, and he said, "Don't worry about it. We'll
Got you covered.
We'll get him here." So, tell us a little bit about your journey to Wacken. Not the journey today, but the journey that got you being at Wacken and why you had to go through that long trip.
I guess to summarise, because there's many roads that lead to Wacken, but I feel it'll be important to point out that on our last album we wrote a song called Now Thy Kingdom Come, and we wrote that song last time we played Wacken, and we were like, we've written this song entirely for Circle Pits at Wacken Festival. So that was kind of like our mission statement. It's like, we've written this song because we are coming back to Wacken to play this song. You know?
And I can confirm they did Circle Pit to that song, so it was fulfilled. We did not write that in vain.
That is amazing. And how did you guys end up such musical partners?
So we started dating when we were 16 years old. Our relationship is now like legally able to drink in the UK. 18 years.
We celebrated whilst on tour as well.
Yeah. Actually, that was the day our van broke down. Yeah. Bad omen. I kid. But yeah, so we started dating when we were 16, and then we started the band. Ooh. Yeah, about 5 years in. We sort of wanted to test the waters of the relationship first before like going into like, you know, band mates as well. And yeah, it's just like been a roller coaster ever since. Like we only set the milestone of like wanting to put a release on record and do a show and maybe a tour, and then we very quickly fulfilled that. And ever since then, we just sort of kept aiming higher and higher and you know, trying our best to spread the good word of heavy metal.
Nice. So when you first met, were you like on the same page music-wise and wanting to be a musician, or did that evolve over time?
Yeah, we weren't like exactly on the same page.
My music taste is way better.
Justine's music taste is way better. Well, we've always been metalheads. So, I mean, when I say we weren't on the same page, I'm getting down to the nitty-gritty of subgenres. So,
well, she is wearing a Black Sabbath shirt, so...
Well, exactly. So Justine automatically wins by default there. But, yeah, I mean, you were doing a lot of photography, weren't you? I was playing in a bunch of death metal bands. And then I was like, hey, I reckon you can do vocals. You should give it a go.
Yeah, and I literally just learned how to do it just for the band. But like in terms of our musical taste, we're very much into metal, but I came from a more punk and hardcore background into metal, and he's a bit more trad, heavy metal, I'd say. And like obviously he still likes punk and hardcore, but I sort of like listened to a lot of like old post-hardcore bands, like an emo and stuff growing up. But yeah, and I got into heavy metal that way.
So yeah, then that makes your music that much better, I think. Because nowadays, when it comes to metal, some of these subgenres, they have like these formulas to make metal. It was never like that. So I think the blending of genres is so necessary so you can be unique from everybody else.
I 100% agree with that. I mean, and also as well, you don't want to just keep spinning your wheels, right? You want to create something ideally new. So we always, I'm not saying we're reinventing the wheel, but we definitely seek to do something a little bit different if we can.
Yeah, we try to be different, you know, and mainly just write stuff that we enjoy playing live at Wacken Festival and similar festivals.
That's so important, by the way. Like, I don't understand. There's artists out there that create music that isn't even the genre they enjoy, and how do you do that? Like, how do you have the passion for that?
Yeah,
I don't get it.
Yeah.
I mean, perfect example is, like, you take somebody like Christina Aguilera, she's a metalhead.
For real?
For real.
I like her even more now.
Right? But she does the other thing, and she's great at it. Phenomenal voice.
Yeah.
And look at what Lady Gaga did with Metallica.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, she's a fucking rock star, man.
Imagine either of them fronting a metal band. Like, how sick would that
Oh,
be?
I'm telling you, it has to happen. That's why I'm doing this. I'm calling them out.
Yeah.
It has to
Inviting
happen.
them to the stage.
Yeah, we need more badass women in metal because, to me, the women in metal are way more badass than the men. And I don't know why my generation ever gatekept, because it was stupid.
Amen to that. And
Right?
I always give props to Lemmy Kilmister. He was way ahead of his time. He knew what was up. He was always
He
thinking
did.
about women, yeah.
So, tell me, I'll tell you a story real quick. So I was married to a British girl. And a lot of the British girls, they come over to the States and they all act like royals. And they, you know, they get all hoity-toity and look down on the Americans, and we're classless and they're high class. And she was like that for sure during the day. Then she became fun party girl. Then she became batshit crazy girl.
That's the way it is. It's all a front.
Okay, so I never knew where she was from. So from the description, I want both of you to guess what part of England she
Ooh,
was
I
from.
like this game. Okay.
Essex.
No,
Sorry.
no.
Is it, can I ask this question, is it north or south of Birmingham? If you know.
I don't know if it's north or south. Maybe it's diagonal. I don't know. I can't remember. But
Norfolk.
she spoke the proper Queen's English.
This has got to be
But,
south.
but, I'll give you the key clue. The batshit crazy part, and she drank 15 margaritas every single night.
That's why I said Essex, but love you, Essex.
What would be the furthest place in England from being a royal and being a high-class person?
In England.
Or at least that's
Wait,
what
okay,
I was
so
told.
definitely England, not including Wales or Scotland.
Nope,
Okay.
England.
She's got so Queen's English.
She speaks the Queen's English,
Like
but that's not
accent-wise.
the hint.
Okay.
That's the fake.
Sunderland.
That's the fake.
Liverpool.
Nope, nope.
Okay, do they have a Premiership football team?
You gotta go up. You gotta go up from London. It's not near London.
Newcastle.
Big, big,
Geordie
big, big, big.
Shore.
You're the winner.
Geordie
You're the
Shore,
winner.
is it?
And so, like,
That checks out.
everybody, it's so funny because every English person, they start laughing. What do you mean she was this and that? And like, didn't you recognize the Geordie accent? And that's why I said what I did. I'm like, no, I think she practiced. She spoke
like,
the
drilled
proper
that out.
Queen's English,
Oh, I love the Geordie accent. It's fun.
right? You know, she should have kept that. I might
Although,
have
to
liked
be-
it better.
To be fair, if she lived with you in America, no one would have been able to understand her probably.
No, not at all. That's like the first time I went to Birmingham. You know, my friends in the UK, they're like, you're not going to understand a word they say there. I'm like thinking to myself, come on, it's English.
No, it's different.
I asked them to speak Spanish to me so I could understand them because I didn't know what the fuck they were saying. Now I know Ozzy
Maybe it was for
wasn't.
the best.
Yeah, now I know Ozzy wasn't speaking like that because of all the drugs. It was just Birmingham,
Yeah. The Birmingham drawl.
Yeah.
right?
And then you get to Scotland and it's a whole other kettle
I
of fish.
dated a Scottish
The
chick too.
Glaswegians.
She-
Goodness me, could not understand them, bless them.
Oh yeah, and I dated a Scottish chick too, and Actually,
You're an Anglophile, aren't you?
I guess so.
You're like Dio.
I know, right? Oh man, that's funny. I could understand her though. So I think that's what they do. They come over to America and they kind of hide. And I don't get it. I know my ex-wife, she was probably embarrassed to be from Newcastle. Because she used to say, you picked the wrong sister. I never met her sister, but apparently her sister is a singer of a hardcore punk band.
That's cool.
In Newcastle. So,
do you know the name?
I know the last name, Rogers, but that's pretty popular.
Of the band?
Oh, the band, no. I never got that.
Ah, shame.
She may have not wanted to tell me because maybe I would have wanted to hit on her. I don't know.
Keep it in the back pocket.
That's right. So tell everybody, how they can reach out to you, how they can connect to you, how they can get your music, how they can buy your merch, because they can't listen to my show if they don't buy your merch, because now you have to figure out a way to get back to the UK.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess the one-stop shop for us is www.employedtoserve.com, which has all of our merch, all of our upcoming tour dates. We're on tour, not in the States this year, but hopefully soon. But if you're traveling to Europe, we've got a bunch of tour dates coming up.
Yeah, we want to go to the States so bad. It's just so damn expensive for like British people to get visas. But yeah, we're not doing it on purpose. We do want to come.
We do want to see you at Danny Wimmer Festival. I cover all the Danny Wimmer festivals, so I'm putting it out there.
Manifest.
Exactly.
Put it to the metal gods.
Exactly. And, maybe in 2.5 years or 1.5 years? Yeah, 2.5 years. When we have somebody normal, if there ever is anybody normal leading our country again, you'll have an easier time coming over, because I have a hard time going home when I leave.
Really?
Really. I go and
you got the accent and the tan and everything.
I have the license that shows my address.
I know.
And they'll ask me, what are you doing here? I live here. Oh, for how long?
Birth. Yeah.
Forever.
Yeah.
I'm a U.S. citizen. Look at my U.S. passport. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah.
It's kind of ridiculous that a country is going against immigration that started by leaving England and immigrating to the United States before it was a United States.
In the UK, we're fond of such hypocrisies as well, so you're not alone, my friend.
I know, man. It's terrible. And I love it in the UK, okay? I love the people there. I love everything there except your fucking weather. I can't do
amen.
it. I had a publicist ask me to move to the UK so I could do all your festivals there. I'm like, I can't deal with the bipolar weather, even in the summer.
Do you know what though? We're getting heat waves and wildfires, so it's heating up.
Yeah, there you go. But I'll have 4 seasons in 1 hour at a festival.
That's why we talk about the weather all the time.
Exactly.
That's why it's a stereotype.
Is there any final words you want to tell the listeners that we haven't covered that they need to know about you guys?
We have 2 new singles out, A Moment Gone Too Soon and Dead Reckoning. If you haven't listened to us before, check those 2 out as a starting point, because they're pretty fun. I am biased, but I find them fun. And yeah.
Stay safe, stay hydrated, and
Drink beer!
and listen to heavy metal.
Yes, and thank you for being at Wacken and making it, and thanks for being on the Adventures of Pipe Man.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for listening to the Adventures of Pipe Man on W4CY Radio.